What is up, you guys? How is everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day as always. And as you saw in the title of this video, today I'm going to be sharing 25 facts about myself so you guys get to know me a bit better. I did notice that in my past videos I never really talk about myself. So this is a great way for you guys to get to know me and my past. What is up, you guys? I just wanted to make this quick interruption. So throughout this video, not throughout, but I mean at least two times, you're gonna notice that the lighting and also my position changes, and that is because the camera actually stopped recording several times throughout this video. So I actually had to record this video like 3 or 4 times, but I was finally able to kind of make it match a little bit. But I also just wanted to let you guys know so you guys don't feel like I'm bringing out bad quality videos. It's just that the camera stopped recording about 3 or 4 times throughout this video. I've literally had to record it the entire thing like 4 times. But I hope you guys still enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Alright, so let's get started. So fact number 1 is that I currently live in Querétaro. This state is in the center of the country of here in Mexico. I've been living here for going on to 2 years. In August I will be turning 2 years here. So I just really love the city so much. It's super calm, you don't see any trouble, and I'm just so used to the city so much, so I guess that's just why I got so comfortable here very quickly. So fact number 2 is that I am full Mexican. Both my parents were born and raised here in Mexico. Now fact number 3 is that I was actually born in Irapuato, Guanajuato, which is about 3 or 4 hours away from here. And but I was raised in the States from 5 till 15, and then I just recently got back in 2011, so it's been like 9 years since I got back. So fact number 4 is that I'm currently 23 years old. And fact number 5 is that I'm going to be turning 24 years old on July 1st of this year. Now fact number 6, I don't like to swim. The crazy part is that as a kid, I used to swim so much. Like my parents would take us to the lake or to the beach, and I would just spend all day in the water. But now I just don't like to go in anymore, which is kind of weird. I mean, recently, a couple months ago, me and my mom went to Acapulco, and I swear I did not go in once. All I did was just sit in the sand and drink a beer or two. But I honestly don't know what caused that change. And it's not like I've had a bad experience in the water. I just don't like to go in anymore. Now, fact number 7 is that I love to travel. But when I was in the States, we went to different places. And then we went to Tennessee, to Missouri, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. So I've been to different places out in the States, and here in Mexico I did go to different places as well. I would like to travel outside of the state though. Like outside of the country. Like I would like to go to Cuba, to Colombia, to Dubai, Spain, Italy. So there's different places I want to go to, and I do plan on making those trips, just maybe not now because I don't have much time, but I would like to travel to those places pretty soon. So fact number 8 is that out in the States, my favorite fast food restaurant has always been Sonic. I just really love Sonic. I love their food, it's super good. And also the dollar menu, and then the happy hour for the slushies, that was like the best timing ever. I wish they would put like a Sonic here, but I know that's not possible, but hopefully one day I'll be able to go back. So fact number 9, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't really know this about me. It's just a certain selected people that know this, but I am a huge mama's girl. Like I am super attached to my mom for sure. As a baby, I was attached to my dad, and then growing up, I was super attached to my mom. My mom was just, my dad is kind of like the type of person who doesn't show his feelings, and sadly I'm the same way, but my mom is more kind of like more caring, more affectionate. But also because we would just go out so much. At one point it was just me and my mom, and we would just spend the entire time together, and I was super happy about that. I was super excited. So I'm like just super attached to her. Like you guys have no idea. Now Fact number 10, my dream car is a Dodge Challenger. I loved that car for like the longest time, and I just feel like it's kind of like an elegant car but also kind of sportsy. Now I don't want a simple color like a gray or black. I do want to customize it. I do have a couple ideas of what I want, but I just don't want to have a normal car that you're going to be able to see out in the streets wherever. Now, fact number 11 is kind of weird. I can actually write with both hands. As a kid, I was always taught to write with my right hand. But I do remember at school, one of my friends, she did hurt her shoulder, her right shoulder, so she had to learn how to write with her left. And we made like a small competition to see who had the best handwriting with their left hand. And also so she wouldn't feel kind of like weird that she has to write with her left hand, knowing that she was a righty. So that's how I learned how to write with my left hand as well. And I mean, there's a couple of things that I feel more comfortable using my left hand for. Like, for example, when I eat with my left hand. And like when I used to play soccer, I would throw with my left. But the curious part is that I would kick with my left hand, with my left foot. So yeah, I guess I don't. If you guys know what's the word for being able to write with both hands, comment down below. I know there is a word for it, I just don't know what it is. Now, fact number 12 is that I have an obsession with hats. So as a little kid, my dad would actually buy me hats from places that we would visit. Normally on vacations, we would always go to Branson, like Silver Dollar City, Celebration City, Whitewaters, all that. But most recently, when I got here to Mexico, I started collecting hats from different places that I would visit as well. So I do have a pretty big hat collection. If you guys want to see that video, comment down below as well. I do have between 15 to 20 hats here in Querétaro. I do have some more back in Morelos that I just couldn't bring. I just got that idea from my dad. So I've been collecting hats from different places that I visit. Fact number 13, this is something that I will chew your head off if you do. I just absolutely hate open doors. Like if you walk into my room and you leave the door cracked open, I will start yelling at you and like it's just a whole big deal. Like I really hate open doors. I just don't like that sensation of having someone like feel like someone's watching me through that little crack. It's kind of weird. It's a huge phobia that I've had since always. I just really hate open doors. Like if you're gonna visit me, please don't ever leave an open door because you will not be invited into my house ever again, for sure. Now, fact number 14 is that I currently have 2 tattoos. I really hope my dad's not watching this video. I have 2 tattoos. The first one I got was when I was 15 years old. My mom decided to let me get this tattoo before I got it somewhere else without her permission or without her knowing, or in a place where that wasn't completely sanitized. I don't even think I have a picture of it. I don't think I've ever taken a picture of it. If I did, I should have it on my computer. If I can find it, I'll put it up here. It's just a simple feather with writing on it. And then my second tattoo that I got it about almost a year ago, and it's this tattoo that you guys have seen already. It's actually a rose with the stem on it. Now the stem, it has my grandma's name on it. The reason why I got it like that is because the red rose was my grandma's favorite flower, and her favorite color was actually red. So I thought, what's the best way to have it with me at all times? And just thought of a tattoo. Unfortunately, she passed away about 2 years ago, and she was like my best friend. So I just thought like the best way to be able to have her with me at all times, just to kind of remember her and know that she's always going to be with me, is just through a tattoo. And I thought the best way to do that was through a rose, which was her favorite flower, and with her favorite color as well. I do plan on getting more. I actually have a tattoo planned with my best friend to get a tattoo together, and I have the second tattoo that I want to get, which is just a representation of what my family means to me, and to also have them with me at all times as well. Fact number 15 is that I am the youngest of 4. A lot of people don't actually know that I have an older brother and an older sister, aside from my brother that you guys have seen in my videos and in my pictures before. My dad, before getting married with my mom, he had 2 other kids. I've never met them before. I don't even think we live in the same state, but I would like to meet them at some point. Just get to know them and see how they've been living. Fun fact for you guys as well, my brother, he is my mom's son. He is actually not my dad's son, and I admire my dad so much about that, because he took on the challenge of raising and caring for a kid that wasn't his, and he loved us both equally. He cared for us both equally. He was always so equal with the both of us. So I really admire my dad for that. So fact number 16 is that I actually dropped out of college about a year and a half in. I was studying gastronomy, and I didn't drop out because I didn't like the career. I just didn't really see myself in this career in the future. I do like to cook, although I don't cook because I'm very lazy, but I do like to cook. I like to kind of play with these different flavors. So I would like to get back into it at one point, like maybe take some classes, like some cooking classes, but the only thing that I don't like is just the reading part of it. Like, I didn't like to read. Most of the time I just really don't understand what I'm reading, because the language, the Spanish language, is hard for me to understand it sometimes. Like I mentioned, I would like to get back into gastronomy at one point. Maybe just take cooking classes or something. Like, I don't want the full career. I just want to learn how to cook better, and how to make some good recipes, and hopefully learn how to make my own recipes. But it's not a career that I think I would pursue at one point. I think that's just not an option for me. Fact number 17 is that I'm a huge introvert until I get to know you a little bit better. So, like, right now, it's a little bit more easier for me to walk up to you, introduce myself, and to make the first step. But 5 years ago, I was the type of person to sit in the back of the room and just not talk, not say anything, and just like pretend like I'm not there. I think I've matured and evolved so much in these past 5 years that now I feel like I have the courage to walk up to you, introduce myself, and talk to you. But 5 years ago, I absolutely would have never done that. I would have waited until you came up to me and started talking to me and get to know you a bit better before I started, acting like myself in front of you. So fact number 18 is that I actually, as you guys can see, I play the guitar, and I've said it in my past videos, but I learned to play the guitar on my own through YouTube and through like tabs. So most of the songs that I know now, I've learned to play them on my own. I did take guitar classes like for a month or so when I first moved out here to Mexico. But then after that, all of it was just me. I would just look up the chords for the songs, and I would just try to figure out the rhythm of the song just by listening to the song. Or sometimes I would just look up a YouTube video, and that's how I would learn the song. So all of the songs that I know, I have learned them on my own. So fact number 19 is that if you guys noticed, I hardly use any makeup, and if I do, it's very minimal. And the reason behind that is because as a kid, my dad would never let me use makeup or paint my nails. Like, there's a lot of things that my dad didn't let me do. Like, I couldn't wear shorts, couldn't use sandals. So my dad was very overprotective with me. Until I was 15, that's when I was able to start using makeup and all these type of things. But slowly but surely, I'm starting to use more like makeup, something that I'm just really not used to. But it was just, again, for the same fact. Fact number 20 is actually pretty crazy. If you look at this picture, I had a piercing. This piercing was done at least 4 times. All the times that I had it, I had to take it off at one point because either school or my parents. But I right now I actually do want to get the piercing again, but I've had that same piercing 4 times already, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that challenge anymore. Like, I put a needle through my lip 4 times. I don't know if I want to do it a 5th time. So fact number 21, I'm not proud of it, but I was actually almost arrested once. I went to go beat up someone at their house like at 1 in the morning, and they called my brother. At this point, my brother was in Querétaro already, and I was still living in Morelos. So because I disconnected the phone line from my house, so the person couldn't call my mom, they started bothering my brother, and that pissed me off so much. I wanted to go for a second round again, but they called my brother called my mom, and then just all hell broke loose, and yeah, I almost got arrested. Fact number 22 is that I've got a small pug. He's like a year and a half. He's gonna turn a year in 6 months in February. I don't even think I have pictures of him. I'll see if I can find one. I'll put it right here. But I've had him for over a year now. Yeah, I've had him for over a year now, and oh my god, he is super hyper, I swear. I don't know how to calm him down. I don't know where he gets so much freaking energy from, but he is always running all over the place. Fact number 23 is that I've actually, like I mentioned before, I've lived in different states of the country. So when I first got here, I moved into Morelos. Then for college, I moved to the state of Mexico. And then for work, I moved out to Playa del Carmen, which is about an hour away from Cancun. And then again for work, I moved out to Querétaro. So I've lived in 4 states here in the country. Playa del Carmen, it is the #1 place that I would love for me to live in. Aside from Querétaro though, I really love Querétaro, so I'm kind of torn between these 2 places. Though I would prefer to live in Playa del Carmen. Now fact 24 is that I'm a huge sneakerhead. Like, I really love shoes. I'm constantly buying shoes. I'm constantly up to date with what new shoes are coming out. So far I only have like Pharrell shoes, but they're not like the Human Races one. Like, I have Human Races, but they're not like the usual ones, the NMDs. They're different type of shoes. But I do love shoes. Like, I have like the Human Races, I have Huaraches, I have the Superstars, but those are basically it. Aside from Vans and Converse, that's all I got. Yeah, but I do love shoes though. I would like to buy more. And then final fact, you guys, I'm still butthurt about this because I was the last one to find out. And yes, I am talking to you, Fernando, because you are an ass. I am your sister. I live here with you, and I was the last one to find out. I'm gonna be an aunt. I'm gonna have a small little niece. Well, I'm hoping for a niece. I want a niece, although a nephew would be fine, but I would prefer a niece. Either way, I would love them. I would love them either way. But very first niece or nephew that I'm gonna have, and I'm super excited. Like, I'm gonna spoil that baby till no end. To no end, I swear. Although I am gonna teach them to learn to earn things through their own goodwill. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so I'm gonna spoil them, but with good reason. That's all you need to know. So that was basically it, you guys. Those are all my facts. I hope you guys got to know me a bit better. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Yeah, like the little button right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that one. Yeah, click that one. Also the one beside it, the little bell, so you guys get notified every time that I upload a new video. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. give me more ideas of what you guys want to see in the next video, and stay tuned as well, because I do have some really good ideas with a couple of friends that we're gonna be recording a couple of videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.